Ethan Cole's life was built on early mornings, greasy hands, and endless sacrifice. Ever since his wife passed away 5 years ago, he worked at a small auto repair shop just to keep his daughter, Lily, in school. They didn't have much, but they had laughter, honesty, and dreams stitched out of love. Lily's prom was coming up. For most girls, it was a night of glamour. For Lily, it was a reminder of everything she didn't have. Her friends had designer gowns, limos, and glittering heels. She had her mom's old dress, faded, tight, and worn from time. Ethan noticed her pretending to smile at dinner. He saw the quiet disappointment behind her eyes. That night, after Lily went to bed, he drove around town, stopping in front of Marina's boutique, where beautiful dresses glowed behind glass. He couldn't afford them, but he imagined Lily twirling in one, her smile bright as her mother's once was. That's when he saw her. A girl, maybe 17, sitting on the curb, her makeup ruined by tears. Her phone screen lit up with dozens of missed calls labeled Dad. Ethan stepped out, unsure what to say. "Hey, kid, you okay?" She looked up, her name was Sophie, and her voice trembled. "I saved up to buy this dress for prom. But they sold it to someone else. My dad's assistant was supposed to pick it up, but he didn't care enough." Ethan didn't recognize her, but she looked like someone who never had to worry about money. Yet she was hurting deeply. Ethan, moved by a kindness he couldn't explain, walked into the boutique. The owner frowned. "Sir, that dress costs $1,200. Ethan took a deep breath. "How much for the one in the back?" "The white and silver one, my daughter's size." "That's $350. He looked at his wallet, $380. His gas money for the week. He bought it. He stepped out and gave the dress to Sophie. Her eyes widened. "No, I can't take this. It's for your daughter." Ethan smiled gently. "She's got her mom's dress. I think she'd want someone else to have a happy night too." Sophie burst into tears, hugging him tightly. "Thank you, you don't even know me." "Sometimes, you don't need to," he said. "You just do what feels right." When he drove home, Ethan didn't tell Lily. He just smiled when she hugged him and said, "You're the best dad in the world." He didn't realize that the girl he helped, the one he thought was just a stranger, was Sophie Harrington, daughter of Richard Harrington, the billionaire who owned half the city. Prom night arrived. Lily went with her friends, radiant in her mother's old gown. Ethan stayed behind, working late, trying to earn back what he'd spent. Meanwhile, Sophie walked into her prom wearing the very dress Ethan had bought. Everyone stared. It wasn't just the dress, it was the way she carried it. For once, she wasn't the billionaire's daughter, she was just a girl, grateful to be seen. Her father, Richard Harrington, was supposed to be out of the country, but he wasn't. He arrived at the prom unexpectedly, wanting to surprise her. When he saw Sophie in that dress, he smiled until he found out where it came from. "I didn't buy that," he said, confused. Sophie looked him in the eye. "Someone better did." Then she told him everything about the man in the mechanic jacket, his daughter, his kindness. Something in Richard's heart cracked open that night. For years, he'd drowned himself in business, forgetting that money never replaces meaning. He asked his team to find Ethan Cole. 2 weeks later, Ethan received an invitation, gold-edged, with a note. "You helped my daughter when I couldn't. Let me return the kindness." Ethan thought it was a prank, but when he and Lily arrived at the Harrington estate, the sight left them speechless. Richard greeted them himself, shaking Ethan's hand with genuine gratitude. "I owe you more than words," Richard said. "You gave my daughter something money couldn't buy, compassion." Ethan laughed awkwardly. "I just did what any dad would do." "That's exactly why I admire you," Richard said. "I want to offer you something. A partnership. I own a chain of auto centers across the state. I need someone honest to manage them." Ethan's eyes widened. He couldn't speak. Lily's eyes filled with tears as she whispered, "Dad. Mom would be proud."